Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Perhaps it is Monday to some of you that listen from abroad. This is going to be a brief live, as many people are out on this, at least in this neck of the woods, a very beautiful and picturesque day. And some of you are watching the NFL games. I will be too, actually, in about an hour or so. But I wanted to go over a couple of quick stories. And on the YouTube streets alone, there have been many stories as of late of scams and clandestine entanglements or alleged entanglements or inappropriate behavior. I'll cover those, however, on my other channel, probably within a week or so. But this first story is in reference to former NFL Seattle Seahawks Earl Thomas, who allegedly, and before I go any further, I would like to remind you to always conduct your independent research. And this is, and it's already in the chat, the Fair Use Act disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for the purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for the legal, non-licensed citation and or incorporation of copyrighted material by others which might be infringing under other circumstances. So, now back to this story. And many of you may have heard about this already. Others may have not. Eric Thomas. Allegedly, and again, I implore you to do your own research. There are many stories already, but apparently, allegedly, has fallen victim to a $1.9 million identity theft scheme. And the twist to this interesting story, to say the least, is the theme allegedly was orchestrated by the ex-wife, boyfriend. Now, NOLA, everyone knows, is New Orleans. And if you didn't know, now you know. Reports that 38-year-old Kevin J. Thompson, the man who's dating Thomas's ex-wife, has been arrested on charges of identity theft, forgery, money laundering, credit card fraud, computer fraud, and bank fraud charges. So Kevin Thompson apparently has racked up many charges. As I said, one being identity fraud, identity theft. And let's look at scam. A dishonest scheme, a fraud. An insurance scam is used as an example. Fraud, swindle, fraudulent scheme, racket, trick, diddle, con, trick, flim flam, kite, ramp, twist, hustle, grift, shakedown, bungle, boondoggle. I've never heard of that. I guess I'll need to put that in my repertoire. And rort. So apparently, the NFL, former NFL great, has been all of the above. Let me go ahead and quickly share this screen. Again, this is fair use. And it's just an overview of what I just spoke on. In reference to former NFL player Earl Thomas. This is unreal. It always goes to show, and I've said this before, we truly don't know people.
Thompson, the boyfriend of Thomas's ex-wife, was arrested in New Orleans and is accused of cashing the former safety's NFL checks, stealing from his bank account, and transferring car ownership for several vehicles. Thompson is now facing charges including identity theft, forgery, money laundering, credit card fraud, computer fraud, and bank fraud. Thompson allegedly opened an account in Earl Thomas's name at Jefferson Federal Credit Union in May of 2022. Thompson then moved at least $700,000 from Thomas's accounts into the Jefferson Federal Credit Union account. Now, Thompson then withdrew cash from that account, including $50,000 in May of 2023. But there's more. Thompson also allegedly transferred the title in multiple vehicles owned by the former Legion of Boom star to himself before selling the cars and keeping the money. Now, how did it all fall apart? Well, a Texas credit union where Earl Thomas had one or more accounts contacted Jefferson Federal Credit Union regarding suspicious activity. The credit union then alerted law enforcement in June of 2023 after concluding that someone other than Earl Thomas had opened the account in his.
Now that is, I'm not going to use the word crazy, but unbelievable. Hi there, Ara and Elos. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So for those of you who may come in late or catch the replay, the video is there. And as I said, this story broke already. However, because of the many charges, more information should be coming out. Hey there, Will. How are you? And welcome. So again, this is a lesson, or should be a lesson, that just because you have a certain group of letters that precedes your name does not mean you cannot be a victim of theft, betrayal, and scams. And as I mentioned in the opening, and William says, all good here, sending support from North Carolina. Well, thank you. Hopefully the weather is beautiful there as well in North Carolina. That we all can be victims of scam again. It doesn't matter your color. It surely doesn't matter your tax bracket, your profession, your former profession. Anyone, unfortunately, can fall victim, and allegedly, and I'm saying that, and I say this all the time, to be prudent and responsible. It appears from the stories circulating that former NFL star, as a matter of fact, I believe was with the Seattle Seahawks, is a victim of a $1.9 million scam. And perhaps the ex-wife is involved. So more of that to come. Next, we have this gentleman right here. Anyone care to wager who that is? That is Eric Adams. And the FBI allegedly is examining whether Adams cleared red tape for the Turkish government. After winning the 2021 Democratic mayoral primary, Eric Adams successfully pressed city officials to allow the opening of a Manhattan high-rise housing the Turkish Consulate General. Now, as we know, this was reported also last week that the iPhone of New York City Mayor Eric Adams was seized by the FBI. Now, communications in reference to, as I just mentioned, the Turkish consulate is being honed in on by the FBI. So this has been a week of scandal and scams. And let me share this quick story. Again, this is fair use.
Has seized New York City Mayor Eric Adams' electronic devices, including his cell phone, as part of an investigation into campaign fundraising. CBS News correspondent Roxana Saberi has new reporting.
CBS News has learned the seizure of Mayor Eric Adams' phone and other electronic devices happened on Monday and comes days after FBI agents raided the home of Adams' chief fundraiser, Brianna Suggs, a 25-year-old former intern, for alleged campaign finance violations. Adams addressed that raid on Wednesday.
And I just want to be completely transparent, is what I've stated all the time. I sleep well at night. I am clear that we follow the rules.
That I will support the
It's a dramatic escalation of a federal corruption investigation into whether Adams' 2021 campaign conspired with the Turkish government and others to receive illegal foreign donations, according to the New York Times. Eric Adams' attorney telling CBS News Tonight it was discovered that an individual had recently acted improperly. The mayor has not been accused of any wrongdoing and continues to cooperate with the investigation. According to Suggs' LinkedIn profile, she claims to have helped raise more than $18 million for the 2021 Adams campaign.
Investigation into campaign fundraising.
So that is what we have right now as it relates to Earl Thomas and New York City Mayor Eric Adams. first story in reference to Earl Thomas, former NFL player who allegedly was a victim of a $1.9 million scam and fraud, to include several types of fraud. The largest, as you heard earlier, identity theft, which falls under the umbrella of scam. And then we have the probe into alleged fundraising efforts that may have been illegal and or unethical of New York City Mayor Eric Adams. And according to many sources, again, I implore you to conduct your own independent research or honing in on communications in reference to the Turkish government and funds, alleged funds. Indeed, indeed. So this is ongoing, and we all know once the government, especially the FBI, gets involved, these stories will always come with additional information. So with that, that's an update of scams and scandals. These are not the only two, but these are the latest. So with that, I will return you to your regularly scheduled program. And if you're able to, and if it's weather friendly, get out and get some of nature's vitamin D. Thank you for those that did tune in and those that will catch the replay. Be safe, be well, be healthier, and let's go Cowboys. You all take care, and bye-bye for now.